I should be broadcasting now. Do you hear anything? I think it doesn't have the game audio. Great. Do you see it?
I just got it now. I hear the audio.
But do you hear Space, the Final Frontier, and all that?
Oh, no.
Okay, then it's not working. Okay, let me fix it. Tell me when you hear it. Do you hear it now? And do you hear me as well? And me?
Both have two earbuds, one on the opposite and one on the phone. I hear you in both places.
Yeah, but for recording's sake.
Demon World.
Demon World. Right here in the core. Oh God, I don't.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration, the galaxy holds many surprises.
Captain Patterson reports the
Republic. Raising shields.
Okay, so my last save was... Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Let me find out by talking to people.
Nothing to report at this time.
That's not very helpful, Spock. Thank you.
Our orders are to proceed to Alpha Proxima, sir.
Okay, Alpha Proxima. And...
Captain's log.
Yeah, I finished the one with the Aztec Eve, but I was only off by 1 point or some shit like that. Oh, wait. No, I was only off by 1 point on that other one. The other one, I'm like, ooh, I'm yes. Okay, so let me find out, let me get my map and find out where the fuck Alpha Proxima is. Do I have my star map? Where's my star map, you hoes? Is this for this one or the other one? Because I got two of them. Yeah, that's the other one. Don't need that one. That's for the next Star Trek adventure game. Okay. Alpha Proxima is number 12 on this thing that you cannot see. That's all the way down there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 1 up, and all the way in the corner between all those little BB things. So, hopefully we're not getting into a bad situation. I don't know what was supposed to happen there, but here we go. Are you paying attention? Here we go. Warp speed. Yep, whoa! Okay, that's a weird ass looking planet. I'll keep going towards it. And let me...
We are out of sensor range, Captain. I suggest we orbit the asteroid.
So we're going to an asteroid? What about hailing people?
I am picking up primitive radio broadcasts from Proxima 3, sir, but nothing from Scythe.
Okay. Alright then. Standard orbit.
Entering standard orbit.
Okay. And now Spock.
A sensor scan of Scythe reveals surface features consistent with damage left by a nuclear attack. It would seem to have been a target during Proxima's war.
Okay.
Scythe rained fury down on the planet and then left on a dance of victory. A missile base, Captain?
It would seem to make sense.
Captain, I just monitored a narrow beam message from Scythe to Proxima 3. I don't have it all. I just caught a bit of the initial burst. I'm attempting a translation, but it appears to be a computer code.
Any response from the planet?
The Proxtrites will not have the equipment necessary to understand and reply to that code for another 25.6 years at their present rate of development.
That's Okay, so...
I suggest we beam down, sir.
Down.
The surface is hostile, but survivable for a short time.
Alright, Uhura, inform Starfleet Major Man of our
Still
business.
translating, Captain.
Wait, look at this. This was weird. So I click on Uhura, click and talk to Uhura.
Still translating, Captain.
Did you just hear that voice? That was Spock saying, still translating, Captain, but, okay. So, is Uhura able to do voices now? She can impersonate Spock perfectly? Okay, so let's beam down.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the cog.
Mr. Scott always has the cog. Koalas too. Beaming down.
Captain, Mr. Scott wishes to speak with you.
Why does Mr. Scott wish to speak?
Mr. Scott?
Aye, we've had some slight problems with the transporters.
Oh, great.
We didn't notice anything beaming down.
Just a glitch in the main transporter program. Mr. Kyle is loading a backup and we're performing tests. The transporters will be down for about an hour.
Fun.
That will still give us plenty of time, Scotty.
I know. I have the lads in engineering doing a complete overhaul of the ship's systems.
Good, Mr. Scott. I'll keep you posted. Kirk out.
Okay, let me save very quickly because I don't know if that means that we're on time.
Save new game.
So, they're very tiny apparently. Let's talk to them.
He doesn't seem to be in a talkative mood.
Okay.
Aside from the security door on what should be a lifeless planetoid, this place is unremarkable.
The atmosphere is breathable, Jim, but hardly nourishing. We should either get inside or go back to the ship.
We can't do ladders, so we must do it.
You get no response.
Wait, I'm not...
Area secure, Captain.
This is the planet Proxtre, currently 600,000 kilometers from... These stones look like faces.
These stones resemble those on Earth, on Easter Island.
Kind of.
Stone monoliths of faces are a common artistic expression in evolving cultures.
I didn't realize that.
Like the faces on Vandu, too. Even the animal face art of the Orion post-decadence movement is similar.
I never realized the Orions ever got past decadence. They hadn't the last time I was there.
Yeah, you know the Orions are the green people. Kind of all the time decadent.
There are many rocks here. There are many rocks here. This looks like a heavy-duty security door built into the side of a hill on this moon.
Okay, let's start scanning shit, which is the next step.
Large quantities of atmosphere are being circulated through these rocks. I would guess there are storage units within this satellite which are constantly replacing the atmosphere that is lost because of this moon's weak gravity.
Which means that this moon might still be inhabited, Mr. Spock.
We have detected no signs of life, Captain, but the possibility does exist. The rocks have a high quantity of triphosphorus silver in them. The rocks have a... I cannot get readings from this range, Captain, but if we do not hurry, there will be nothing left to get a reading on. As expected, Captain, the source of power emanations lies beyond that door.
A power source that has lasted millennia and endured major catastrophes. That's fascinating, Mr. Spock.
Do you have Vulcan blood, Ensign?
No, sir.
Okay, let's go inside. As well.
Captain, I'm afraid we got a wee problem here.
Oh, what is it now, Scotty? Jesus Christ.
What is it, Scotty?
There is some sort of virus in the main computer. Our phasers and tractor beams have been disabled, and there's no way we're getting them back in 3 hours.
Oh, great.
There goes our backup plan. Do what you can, Mr. Scott.
Aye, I will, Captain. I may yet have a trick or two that I can pull, but don't count on any miracles.
Isolate that virus. That's your #1 priority.
That it is, Captain. We'll keep you informed. Scott out.
Well, he will. He'll do this thing. He always does. Okay, what's Spock have to say?
The origin point for the broadcast to Uhura Monitor was approximately 50 meters beyond this door.
Okay.
We should stay inside as much as possible. We must try to protect her.
This door is huge.
From what we know about the Lucres, they had an affinity for size. Their machines weren't just equipment, they were also monument.
I can believe that.
Okay. Let's get serious here. I don't trust that sensor thingy that's looking at us up there. Let's scan
This appears to be a dust-covered lens of some sort.
And then this thing.
A working display panel, Captain.
Okay.
There is power running to the keypad.
Oh, it's a keypad.
The door still appears to be in operating condition.
Okay. Then let's, why don't you do something with it, Spock? Oh, god damn it. What? The code? Shit.
That did not seem to work, Captain. Perhaps we should try a number that had some significance to them. Remember, they were very superstitious. A working display panel.
Okay, Spock, why don't you look at the display panel and see what it says?
A working display panel.
That's useless.
This appears to be a dust-covered.
Okay, whatever. Let's contact...
Your situation, Mr. Scott.
We're still looking for the virus, Captain. I even have Lieutenant Uhura looking through the computer system. I never realized the last was so good with them.
Check her record, Mr. Scott. She was in the top 10% of her class in computer systems analysis.
Really?
We'll find that virus soon, Captain, or I'm an Englishman.
Ha!
Just do your best, Scotty. Kirk out.
Well, okay, so this is kind of useless because, who knows what the number
Well, we won't be able to phaser any outbound...
It appears that our mission has increased in importance.
What? When?
We should stay inside as much as possible.
Going through the what?
We must try to protect ourselves from the cosmic radiation.
What did they say? I didn't get no number.
This door is huge.
From what we know about the Lucre,
I can believe that.
Okay, time to look it up. I could have sworn there was no mention of a number, and if there is no mention of a number, I'm going to hit you. Because you lied. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, there was no mention of any number. What was a number mentioned? Go back.
It's what I was afraid of, Jim. The thin atmosphere of this moon doesn't provide enough protection from cosmic rays. We shouldn't stay here any more than a few hours.
You retrieve a rock.
Okay. Can't do that. Transporter's down, remember?
Spock, see what you can do with that lock.
I see you deduced that 10200 in the Lucre's Base 3 was equal to their sacred number 99.
I don't know where the fuck we're going with sacred number 99, but okay. Yeah, this is obscure as fuck. How the fuck would you know? Base 3... Shut up.
Report, Scotty. How are things going?
About as badly as a kilt in a blast furnace, Captain. Wait a minute. Lieutenant Uhura has some news for you.
Kilt in a blast furnace? Jeez.
The virus came from our sensor sweep of the moon's computers. We believe we have analyzed the memory sectors it attacked.
Well done, Uhura.
I wish I could take credit for it. It was Mr. Kyle who found the pattern. We are attacking it with antivirus programs.
Computer science sounds more like medicine every day.
Alright, telling the baby to be quiet? They don't speak English, you know.
If we had a doctor as good with computers as you are with patients, we'd be having a lot fewer problems.
Finally, someone who appreciates me.
Ha.
Keep working at it, Uhura. Kirk out.
A computer terminal. A keypad in Base 3. The door has some strange writing.
My tricorder is picking up large supplies of frozen oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide beneath the surface, enough to last many centuries.
At least we won't have to worry about suffocating.
Hooray.
This place does seem to provide protection against cosmic rays.
I don't see why they bothered putting an atmosphere here, Captain. There hasn't even been bacteria here in centuries, let alone humanoids. We appear to be in some type of security lock. No defensive systems are apparent here, but considering the size of the doors, they probably don't need them.
Okay, let's do some more scanning. Scanning.
A computer terminal, Captain. It uses the Lucre alphabet. I think I can decipher it.
And you know.
This keypad is fully functional and controls the door. Its entry code is in Base 3. This door is similar to the one on the outside of the secure lock, except that it has not weathered over the years. Electrical panels indicate the keypad on the right controls the door.
Okay.
This door is...
Okay, whatever. Let's, you say you can figure this out? Okay, figure it out, man.
The console reports the following.
Okay.
Welcome to Orbital Missile Base. Codename, Psi. This base has been operational for the past week. It has completed one successful fire mission. Estimation of success is at 22/100.
Okay.
22%? That's very low. Hardly something to brag about.
Doctor, in base 3, 22 divided by 100 is equivalent to 8 out of 9, or 88%. I would think that quite satisfactory, given this base's probable mission of destroying the soft forces on Proxtree.
It says the base has been operational for a week, but this has been here for 1,000 years.
If the Lucres built this base with a clock that told the time by measuring the moon's rotational speed, or the gravitational forces generated by Proxtree and the sun, the computer may have calculated only a week of time has passed since its first action. I might be able to learn more with another look at the console. There is a substantial amount of data here, but in summary, Scythe was created by the Lucres as a launching platform for missiles to keep the Softs subjugated to their influence. The Softs managed to infiltrate the base. However, their actions triggered Scythe's auto-attack mechanisms and initiated a holocaust that nearly annihilated the planet. One soft strike did, in fact, hit the moon and deflected it from its orbit. It has been dormant since then.
So why has the base been activated again?
Given the damage to the moon, its slow rotation and orbit, it has never realized the war is over. On this pass, for the first time, it has detected radio wave transmissions from Proxtree. Because it does not recognize them, it assumes the Softs are still active. Its transmission to the planet, I would assume, was some sort of a check beacon to see if it should continue its mission.
Jim, let's return to the ship and blast this place to destroy its weapons.
Doctor, this moon is a god to the people down there. If we destroy it, we will violate the Prime Directive.
Damn, Prime Directive.
Spock is right, Bones. Spock, what are the chances that we could decode the transmission and send a stop code to the base?
In trinary or decimal?
See, that this episode involves math is annoying to me.
Spock!
1.327 million to 1, provided the archaeological studies about Lucre's languages are correct. Our other option is to get into this base and see if we can bring the computers down.
So you got computers for them. They do that. Okay, so what the fuck did he just say? I don't know. Who cares? Let's have him work on the door now. What the fuck's the magic code here?
Fascinating. If the Federation language studies were correct, the ideograph for the word Scythe in the Lucres language is the 17th symbol in their alphabet that corresponds with 122 in base 3.
What is that, like 17 times 3? No, 17 times 3 is 21. I don't know how they got 122. Whatever, I don't even know what the fuck base 3 is. Fuck that shit. Okay, we're in. That's all that matters. Fuck this shit. Kiss my ass, you stupid
Captain,
shit.
we have a cure for the computer virus.
Oh, finally.
Well done, Uhura.
I modified Cathral-C to exclusively attack the Lucre virus. They annihilated each other, Captain.
Fascinating, Lieutenant.
The Klingons aren't going to be happy to learn that they helped us. How about the phasers and tractor beams?
We may get the tractor beams online in time, Captain. I'm afraid even the backup phaser transmission codes were affected. We could destroy some missiles manually, but if this complex decides to launch more than 10 missiles at a time...
Understood. The ball is in our court. We'll give it our best shot. Kirk out.
Okay, let's start scanning. I don't know, let's start Spar.
Please allow me to concentrate.
Oh, go fuck yourself then. Okay, let's just scan shit. What's over here?
This door is made from remarkably dense alloys. Even our most powerful...
The thing must be almost as tough as a starship.
Indeed,
Okay,
Ensign.
whatever, shut
And
up.
considerably thinner. The remark...
Nah. Okay, whatever.
This panel has a slot in it rather than a keypad.
Okay, so-
The slot bears traces of triphosphorate silver, and power is currently running to it. I am recording the pattern of this lock into my tricorder.
Oh, triphosphorate silver. Just a second. Isn't that shit that we have here? Hey. Use the fucking tricorder on it. Oh, it won't do it. Okay. How about if I look at it?
Triphosphate silver in its raw
Yes,
form.
it is. Triphosphate silver in its raw form. Okay, so we're gonna need to find some fucking thing here that'll, like, do shit to it. Let's go in here. There has to be some kind of key card making bullshit thing, whatever. Okay, see, yeah, there's lasers.
Can't say I like the decor.
The Lucres did not leave behind many examples of their architecture.
I can see why.
Okay, so this is not going to be hard. I can figure this out without any kind of help. Thankfully.
Captain, with the 3K AG content of the surface rocks and the tricorder scan of the pattern inside the lock, I believe the laser drill can be used to fashion the ID card
Spock.
needed to
I figured
open the
that out
sealed
already.
door in the other
Jesus.
chamber.
Figured that out already, but I'm glad you're with me on this, Spock. I'm so glad.
A storage box of some kind.
I'm just scanning random shit to make sure everything is, like, kosher before I start fucking around with things.
These are display panels for the laser drill. I used the key card pattern scanned from the lock to program the drill. It should now be able to make a template of the key card in the rock.
Well, that's nice. That's wonderful.
These are display panels.
Yeah, I get what that is.
The drill is unremarkable, except its aiming component is corroded.
Oh, well.
The drill is unremarkable.
Okay, then, is there anything we can get here? Like this big old box shit?
You failed to obtain any.
I failed to obtain your mother?
You failed to obtain. You failed to obtain.
Wait. Where on this rock face do I need to put this fucking...
Unlike the surface rocks, the ore here is unremarkable.
Okay, let me save.
Save new
just
game.
In case I
Cancel. Delete previous game. Replace previous game.
I don't know, override because I don't give a shit about this mission. Okay, so, let's just put this fucking rock somewhere over here and see what happens, and then fire the laser.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Where the fuck am I supposed to put this goddamn thing then? Spock!
Unlike the surface rock.
Oh, fuck you. Just do something, Spock. You know, be the person who does shit. Okay. Laser setting 1. Laser setting 10. 100. Cancel. Base 3? I don't know. Fuck it. Just try 1 and see what happens. Okay. What did that do, and why should I care? Well, let's... Hey, no, we don't need to do that again. Let's try it to 10. Okay. I'm just using them all. I'm gonna fucking blow something up, please. Oh! Okay. I see now. Okay, so it made the pattern in the thing with a higher setting. Let me do it again.
Captain, the template would be damaged by direct fire from the laser.
Okay, fuck you then. Put the stupid ass rocks in the thing now. Okay, now how are we gonna, like, setting 1 maybe? Well, we'll find out. Nope, I think that worked. Alright. It's good that I went with a lower setting. I had a feeling it might be too delicate for full power. Yeah. I was gonna like, I'm just gonna nuke this bitch. Pew, I vaporized it. Okay, that worked. Get our asses in here.
This appears to be the brain of Scythe. There are two identical but isolated computers that communicate with a third, which controls the launch of missiles.
Okay.
I wish I hadn't seen any of this.
Sometimes it's useful to confront the darks.
Oh, please, don't be so...
These warheads are not very efficient delivery.
Who needs efficiency when the end of the world is everywhere around here?
Curb your emotions, Doctor. They serve no constructive purpose here.
There's nothing constructive about this place, Spock. It's an obscenity.
No intruders, Captain.
For people with emotion...
It's easy to say when you're not...
Well, gentlemen...
Shut up, you people go on too much. Let's scan.
This computer directly controls the missile launch system. There is no way to interface with it directly, but the other two computers...
Okay, great.
A crude uranium-234...
Okay.
A crude uranium... All three of the computers in this... Readings indicate an extremely high radiation level beyond those doors. It would be fatal to proceed beyond them.
Are you extreme enough?
This computer is functional and performing an average 0.75 million operations per second.
Okay.
This computer is functional and performing an average 1.2 million operations
that
per
one
second.
has a better processor than the other one. Okay, Spock, go fuck around with the computer if we know you want to.
Welcome to Side Operations Center, Omega Unit. Estimated time to optimal launch range is 1.31 hours adjusted.
Okay. And then what's this fucking thing say? Fuck with it.
Welcome to Side Operations Center, Alpha Unit. Estimated time to optimal launch range is 3.21
I have a feeling we're
adjusted.
doing math here.
Captain, something is wrong with the computers. They may be twins, but they are not identical.
It appears they are out of sync, Captain. I have to assume the Alpha unit has a virus, which is using up an incredible amount of computing time.
They report different optimum launch times, which is right.
Given the elliptical orbit and the range at which they will pass Proxtree, the Omega unit is correct, but the window is very narrow. A variation of minutes will mean the missiles run out of fuel and fall harmlessly into the sun.
Can you reprogram the Lucas computer to give us that time, Mr. Spock?
Reprogramming an old alien computer is not simple, Captain. The odds against success are 10,221 to 1 against.
Too bad all Omega here couldn't just take a sick day and miss the firing.
Because the two machines are isolated, the virus did not spread from one to the other.
If we could only bridge them.
We could only bridge them. Maybe using the central.
This computer cannot be accessed directly.
But there has to be a way to bridge them.
Welcome to Side Operations.
Yeah. How the fuck? Use the tricorder? I'm trying to think.
Welcome to Side Operations Center.
Did you see any...
A crude uranium...
Did you see any wires anywhere? I didn't see any events that looked that accessible. Okay, let's see again. It's gonna have to be in one of the other rooms. Let's go back this room. gonna be over here, I would imagine. This was the room with all the crap. What was that box? Yeah, I can like... But I tried to get the box and it wouldn't do anything. Maybe use the box first. Okay, yeah, alright. What's inside?
This box contains old wire and connectors.
Oh, wires and connectors. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay, we got wires and connectors there. Well, that was fucking simple. This one is easy. I mean, other than the goddamn map to open the 2 front doors, you know. Okay, so we want to connect the one to the other. Let's do that now. Come on, Spock. Oh.
The connector snaps into place.
Oh, that was easy. Oh god. What's happening? What the fuck was that noise about?
Welcome to Scythe Operation.
The launched missiles will run out of fuel before they reach Proxtree. They will drift into the sun and burn up.
Hooray. So we did it?
Kirk to Enterprise, how are the transporters, Scotty?
They're operational again, Captain. We're ready to bring you back at any time.
Bring us home.
Okay, that was easy. Fuck. This was like simplistic mission number 1. Yeah, the ones in the next game get way more.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The nice thing with that one is I won't need help with walkthroughs if I actually figured it out when I had my head.
We have read your report on the problems at Proxima 3 and evaluate your performance at 100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
Hard to believe that Earth came so close to the brink itself.
Vulcans, too. Both, in the end, looked into the abyss and came to the only logical conclusion.
Logic? Humans? I'm dreaming, Jim.
Sometimes it is harder and braver to make peace rather than war.
Did you hear that voice? I'm guessing that now Kirk can do a Spock impersonation.
Sounds like emotion had its part to play in a positive sense, too.
Why is this line say Captain Kirk, but it's like if it was said by Spock over here? Yeah, I'm confused now. It's getting weird.
I don't know about you, but I'd like to bid an emotional goodbye to Alpha Proxima myself.
Take us out of orbit, Mr. Sulu.
Yeah, get us out of here before everyone starts talking in everyone else's voice. Okay, we leaving. Goodbye, Third Lieutenant. This is the last mission of the thing. Do you want to stop now and
Vengeance.
Do this one another time?
Captain's log. We are arriving at the last known position of the USS Republic.
Yeah,
it's reported that it was under attack 12 hours ago.
Something from 2019 at 12 a.m. So yeah, the Republic, that's one of the Enterprise's sister ships. I've always liked the name, so I always thought, little Albert community would be under attack 12 hours ago.
Captain, the ship's sensors have picked up what appears to be a starship. Minimal life support, minimal engine power, and only 2 life forms. One on the bridge, the other in sickbay. Both appear to be gravely injured. It is the Republic.
Oh, the 2 survivors? That's pretty harsh. Okay, come on in now. Yep. Constitution class starship. Ooh, it has a cylinder. I have a koala.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
I am preparing an information packet for Starfleet. Shall I send it or wait for you to return?
Send it now. If a hostile ship arrives, head immediately for Starbase 24.
Okay, so that's choice number 1.
Wait until we get back. No sense giving Starfleet incomplete information. If anyone else arrives, beam us aboard and raise shields immediately.
That's choice number 2.
Send it now. If a hostile ship arrives, head immediately for Starbase 24.
Send the information packet now or wait until they get back? What do you think? I disagree. I think we should send it now just in case something bad happens. Because you don't know what might happen. The other
Wait until we get back. No sense giving Starfleet incomplete information. If anyone else arrives, beam us aboard and raise shields immediately.
Yeah, I go with number 1.
Send it now. If a hostile ship arrives, head immediately for Starbase 24.
Alright. God damn it, they're not even letting me save. It's like, here you go, rapid fire, fuck you. Oh my god, they're ridiculous.
My god, Jim, what kind of butcher would do something like this?
I don't know, Bones. We're too far from the Klingon and Romulan borders for it to be one of their ships.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk.
Kirk here. What is it, Scotty?
We picked up a distress signal. It appears a trading vessel is having a wee bit of trouble with their warp drive. What condition is the Republic in?
The Republic's in a terrible condition.
It's a mess, Scotty. Life support's functioning, but that's about it.
I've done a primary scan of the Republic's systems. Main and auxiliary power is out. Life support is stable. I also read that communications are operable.
Should we beam you back, Captain?
Do the sensors read any other ships in the sector?
Besides the trade vessel, this sector is clear, sir.
Oh my god, this is the first time Chekhov actually says something in the whole fucking game, I think.
Mr. Scott, we will continue here. Assist the trade ship and return here. If we need assistance, we'll contact you.
You sure you'll be all right, Captain?
Yes, Scotty, just don't take too long. Kirk out. Well, gentlemen, let's see if we can re-establish power.
It's a good thing I sent that thing. Who knows what might...
Jim, don't forget. There's another survivor on board. We've got to find him.
Okay, first things first, let's save, finally, motherfucker.
Save new game.
Oh, the bridge looks to be in such lovely shape. So you think I should continue? And if we stop now, we'll probably go watch the original series. Or something else. You don't know anything. No, I am consulting with you. It's a different thing.
I recommend checking as many of the logs and sensor records as...
What kind of a butcher would do this sort of...
I feel sick.
You always feel sick.
Dick Patterson and I weren't exactly friends, but this...
Here is the body of Captain Patterson of the Republic. He didn't die without a fight. This person is dead.
Oh, no shit.
This man is dead.
Yeah, no shit.
This person is dead.
Really? Ooh. Is there no one over there by the whatever thingy? I don't know. Let's just start scanning shit. Scan everything!
My tricorder has picked up the final entry of the Republic.
We're under attack. Our sensors are inoperative. We're trying to get shields up. Our rear deflector's down. It appears our enemy is a Constitution-class starship. We've tried to defend ourselves. We've hailed them, but no response.
So a fellow Constitution-class starship. Federation.
That's all there is, Captain.
Dick Patterson was never one for making long speeches.
Okay, what about the helm?
The controls have been totally destroyed, undoubtedly due to circuit overloads caused by the battle. Tricorder readings indicate that the ship is running on minimal battery power. Only life support and essential systems are...
Okay. Engineering station.
Captain, records indicate that this ship was attacked by a Constitution-class starship.
Any idea of which one it was?
I am reading a record of the transponder signal, NCC 1701. It's the Enterprise, Captain.
No.
Someone must have tampered with the computer records.
May I remind you, Doctor, that the main computer of a Constitution-class starship has safeguards against such an intrusion. Furthermore, I do not see any discrepancies in any of the files that I am able to access. There are no more computer entries accessible. There are no more computer entries accessible. There are no more computer. There are no more computer. There are no more computer. Tricorder readings indicate that...
What about if I put you to start like cooking things?
There are no more... There are no more computer...
Okay, fine, level gold. How do we get out of the bridge? I guess from behind. Oh, there we go. Oh, ooh, okay. That sure is a lot of radiation and hull breaches. Basically nowhere but the saucer. Yeah, oh no. So, forward saucer section is the only area that I can go to. Huh. So, this is the bridge. Oh, ooh, it even highlights. Well, that's nice. Main engineering. Sick bay. Transporter room and weapons bay. Well, and auxiliary control. Well, I guess we should go to sick bay since that's supposed to be the one. Well, let's check auxiliary control first because I am that kind of person who likes to go and get control. Okay, there's some kind of little sparky spark thing there. Damn this guy.
There's nothing more I can do.
So he did, Jim? That's what you should be saying.
Yet another crewman of the Republic whose life was unfairly...
You should say he's dead, Jim. That's how it usually goes, man. Come on. You are McCoy. Everyone expects you to say he's dead, Jim. Okay, I'm picking something up here. What the fuck is this? I don't know.
You retrieved the molecular saw.
A molecular saw?
Ooh. You failed to obtain...
Okay, anything else here?
You failed to obtain...
The vent is far too small for any one of us to fit through. It is also blocked 0.3 meters inside the duct.
Okay.
This door leads to a...
We're obviously not going this way with all that sparking shit going on.
Readings of the door indicate a jam in the gear mechanism.
Oh, joy. Well, let's use this... Let's use this molecular.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Tricorder indicates that the panel is currently sealed by Federation standard molecular bonding.
Okay, so yeah, use the molecular bonding saw on...
Nothing happens.
What?
Nothing happens.
What? I thought this was supposed to be a... I thought this was supposed to be...
A molecular saw. The 23rd century equivalent of a hacksaw.
Does it not work? Is it broken?
Nothing happens.
What's going on here? Maybe I need to phaser it. Nope. No. I don't know. What am I supposed to do?
The door is jammed shut.
Okay, what about if I touch this thing and die?
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
No? Okay. What about if I fuck with this thing?
The panel has been fastened shut with some kind of sealant.
I have a molecular hacksaw, you fox. Why don't you let me use it? Swear. What if I need to hook up the molecular hacksaw to this fookity fook here?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Okay. I'm gonna get crazy and start shooting at things with my phaser.
Captain, it would be unwise to use your phaser considering the already extensive damage sustained by...
Fine. Don't use my phaser.
That may not be wise, Captain. It could damage the entire door.
Okay, fine. Let me go get my glass because I need to lean back here, and I'm gonna get some water too. Be right back. Yeah, nothing's gonna happen for a while now. Alexa, lamps on. Are you ready for nothing to happen? Alexa, living room off. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm not gonna fuck around with anything here. I'm gonna keep going down to sick bay. Apparently they don't want me to do anything here yet. Just based on the fact that nothing's happening. Alright, back to here now. Let's see. Sick bay. Okay, more dead people. Well, there's a whole bunch of junk at the end of the hall. Another dead person.
The crewman's death was pointless, just like too many deaths in human history.
Wow, way to be fucking judgmental here. You know that technically every death is pointless. There is no point to death.
There is a twisted mess of wire and metal falling from the gaping hole in the ceiling. It is blocking access to Turbolift 2.
Oh, that's fine. I could just phaser the whole goddamn thing.
The debris is highly unstable, Captain. I recommend we try to find a support of some kind to secure the ceiling.
A support of some kind, you say?
Nothing to report.
Nothing to report.
Nothing to report.
Okay, let's go into sick bay. What the fuck? Okay, McCoy, it's time for you to do your thing.
He's dead, Jim. I can't bring him back.
Oh, okay. What about this bitch?
I can't believe it. That's Brittany Murata. I knew her from my academy days. We studied alien history together.
No, I'm sure you studied more than alien history together.
She's suffering from severe trauma and internal bleeding. I'll see what I can do.
Do what you can, Bones. I need to find out what happened here.
She's in bad shape, Jim. I've tried to stabilize her, but it doesn't look good.
Use the med kit.
She's in bad shape, Jim. I've tried...
Okay, is there anything we can get here to use? How about this shit?
You pick up the empty hypodermic injector.
Empty Anti-hypodermic injector.
You retrieve the medical drill.
Medical drill. Anything else here? What the fuck can we do? That noise is getting annoying.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report.
I certainly see nothing there calling for it.
You see nothing.
I certainly see nothing there calling for shit.
Here, how about an IV thing?
Nothing happens.
That will accomplish nothing.
What about if we take
Nothing
blood
happens.
from this one and put it in the other one?
Nothing
Why don't we
happens.
saw off his head and put it on her
Nothing
body?
happens.
There's so many things we could do.
This door leads back to...
There's so many things we could do, though. Okay, fine, whatever. Is there... can we go over here? Can we hump this hoe? I don't know. What if we use this medical drill on her? Well, let's use the hacksaw, why don't we?
Nothing happens.
No, like apparently hacksaws don't work.
Nothing happens.
Okay, let me put her out of her misery now. Let's put phaser her.
Captain, it would be unwise to use your phaser considering the old...
What about if we kill her?
Nothing to report.
Okay, enough of this bullshit. Obviously, this room I can't do shit in either yet. You know, I'm just collecting crap now, it seems. So, let's keep going. I got a drill and a hybrid spray. Maybe I can find some fucking something.
Well, gentlemen, let's see if we can re-establish power.
Yeah, since we ain't saving no bitch. Okay, engineering? Yeah, might as well go to engineering. Except,
This turbo lift cannot reach that area of the ship.
Oh, wait, we can't, okay. What? Okay, then I guess transporter room?
This turbo lift cannot reach...
Okay, weapons bay?
Turbo lift access is blocked by an extremely high radiation level.
Okay, then fuck you. We'll go back to auxiliary control. Wasn't there like a beam or something up there that I could maybe get? There were like things. There was like a support beam or something. I don't know. Any support beams around here, you hoes?
You fail to obtain...
I failed to obtain everything. Let's go up to the bridge again. Maybe there's something up there we can grab. They will point us to 4 beams there, too. Yeah. How about this one?
The support beam is still attached to the hull.
Still attached to the hull. Okay, let's use the saw thing, maybe. That or phaser it. That saw might do the trick here.
The molecular saw easily cuts through the beam, separating it from the hull.
Okay.
You pick up the beam. It's a little heavy, but you manage it.
Oh, great. It's a little heavy, but I managed it. Hooray! I should get some kind of award.
You fail
for
to
that
obtain...
shit.
The support beam is...
Okay, so support beam
You
from
fail to
Yo
obtain
Mama.
anything. You fail to obtain...
Yeah, I'm just checking, bitch. I'm being thorough. Okay, so now we can go back down to the sick bay part and support beam this crap up into its proper place or whatever. Here we go. Just wedge that in there. Thunk. Okay.
The debris is blocking the turbolift doors.
Now what do we do, Spock? You're the expert here.
The beam is supporting the ceiling, Captain.
So now we can get all this junk out of the way?
There is far too much debris to be cleared by hand.
Okay, I guess it's phaser time. God help us.
Captain, using the stun setting is most illogical.
Okay, so stun is not gonna do the trick here. We got it. Red. Kill it. All. Die.
The ceiling appears stable. We should now be able to use Turbo Lift 2, Captain.
Oh, hooray. Hooray. Wait, I picked something up. What is this?
You've taken the cable.
I've taken a cable, apparently. Anything else I can take or get or something? Maybe I could take the beam.
You failed to obtain...
and have the whole thing collapse.
You failed to obtain any... You failed to obtain...
Okay, now. Wait, so I have cable now? Apparently I do. Okay, that's great. What the fuck is this? I don't even remember what this is. Fuck is this?
This is a laser drill.
Laser drill. Okay. That's good to know. Wait, let me go back up to auxiliary control. Could I possibly use the laser drill on this dead guy's butthole over here?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Oh. Whee!
The drill easily breaks through the seal of the panel.
Yay! It worked, Mr. Spock.
Initial scans show that the gear mechanism is currently jammed with metallic debris.
Okay, it's jammed with metallic debris.
The panel opens easily.
Okay, I now have a panel, apparently. No. Well, what? Spock! You know, you're supposed to do shit here. Get up here and, like...
Initial scans show that...
Okay, you know, fix it. You know, you can do that, can't you?
Initial scans.
You fucking bitch. Just somebody do something.
The debris is jammed in too tight.
So what the fuck do I gotta do to get the debris out? The debris. The debris. What about if I use the hypo spray?
The hypo is empty. Nothing happens.
Oh, I get it. I'm gonna have to load the hypo spray up with some fucking shit and like squirt it on there and be all Okay, let's get down to main engineering. I think I'm gonna get more crap to use when I get down there.
Turbo lift access is blocked by... This turbo lift cannot reach... This turbo lift.
Okay, whatever. Let's get down to the other one. And now we're gonna walk over here and get into the other turbo lift. And now we're gonna get into the other turbo lift. And now we're gonna go to main engineering. Oh, that's not
Captain,
me.
I'm picking up a functioning energy source in the immediate vicinity.
Well, duh, I see the arc. Where you see arcing electricity, that usually means, you know, power is working. Why did it stop? Is it going again? You have issues. Okay, what the fuck? Let's scan shit again. Scan shit again. There's another pile of shit.
I'm picking up a high-energy power source somewhere under the debris. I recommend caution, Captain.
Okay.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report. Nothing to report.
Okay, let's just go in this door. I'm not gonna play around with that pile of shit because I don't know what might happen. Hey, it is main engineering. Oh, nice. I managed to,
This is much too heavy.
What's much too heavy to lift? Well, what's not too heavy to lift? I want everything that you can...
You failed to obtain any...
I failed to obtain anything again? Okay, let's just scan shit. Start scanning.
The impulse engines are intact, Captain. We could use the fusion reactors from the impulse engines to restore power, but the lines have been severed to the power regulator.
I got lines.
Can we reroute the power lines?
I got lines.
We should be able to, Captain, if we can find a suitable supply of power cable. We will need to route the power through a junction box so we can set an impedance level. A direct connection to the regulator would cause an overload.
Okay.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay.
Nothing to report, Captain. This is an engineering circuit junction box. It is used for temporary rerouting of power. Without using one of these devices set to the proper impedance, and
Okay.
Nothing to report.
Okay, just a second. Let me look at this.
These are the controls to the Republic's impulse. This is the fusion mixture regulator for the Republic's impulse.
Okay.
This port is used to connect emergency power from the impulse engines to... This is a junction box used for temporary rerouting. These are the impulse engines for the...
And this thing that looks like Nomad is...
This is a standard storage...
Oh, okay. A storage closet. Open the storage closet, see what we can find.
The closet opens, revealing a library of engineering technical journals.
Well, there might be something useful in there. Get it all. Take everything.
You take the engineering technical journals.
Okay.
The oil canister is bolted to the hull and can't be taken.
Why not? I'm gonna take it. Get the fucking molecular cutter.
Nothing happens.
What? No. What about the drill? Whee.
Nothing happens.
Okay, fine. Let's use the cable that I got, because I know that's gonna be one of the things.
You connect a length of cable between the impulse engine and the junction box.
Hooray! Now I just need to find more of it, right?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay, so let's just go looking for more fucking cable now. Or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Why is there a hole in the ground? I just realized that. I should have looked. Okay.
Save new game.
I'm going to save just in case because I have a feeling that playing with that pile of whatever is dangerous over there, but I want to get at what they have. So let's play with it.
The stun setting would be in it.
Okay. Watch this blow up, and we're gonna regret it.
Oh my God, Jim, is that what I think it is?
Yes, Doctor. It is a portable fusion power pack.
A few centimeters lower with that phaser and half this section would be history, not to mention us.
Actually, Doctor, 3.2 centimeters. And based on our proximity to the explosion and the angle of the beam.
Thank you, Spock. I think we get the point.
Let me reload. Just because... Okay, so let's see if I try to grab it instead.
You fail to obtain...
Yeah, you can't. So, I mean... It has to be phasering the shit, so... I mean, I can't think of anything else.
Oh my God, Jim.
Yes,
yeah,
if you said... Actually, Doctor...
Yeah,
Thank you, Spock. I think...
Yeah, okay. Now get the stupid deuce thing.
You pick up the portable fusion...
Let's get it back in here. I think I might be able to use that for... Let me see. Where do I have this fucking thing connected?
These are the controls to the Republic's impulse engine.
The impulse engine.
This is the emergency power input port for the fusion mixture regulator.
Fusion mixture regulator. Okay, so... if I use this power pack...
Nothing happens.
Okay, apparently that doesn't work that way.
Captain, the energy output of the fusion power pack is insufficient to power any of the major ship's systems.
Okay, so I guess that's just for show then. Fuck! Alright, never mind then. Oh wait, I just thought of something. Ah, a little bit of grease in this hypo spray.
The hypo is now filled with multi-purpose oil.
Okay, so I've just solved another problem here. I love it because I'm doing this one totally without a walkthrough. What? What did you say? Yeah, I know that. I told
This
you.
turbo lift.
Okay, so now let's go back up here first. Let's go... Wait, whoa, whoa! What is this? Oh, I thought there was something I could pick up, but apparently I was wrong. Okay, keep going. And now we go back up here, and now we're going to finally get into auxiliary control, I would hope. With the multi-purpose oil that you were talking about. You love yourself some multi-purpose
The oil seeps into and loosens the debris.
Okay, so we can finally...
The door is jammed shut.
Why the fuck will the door not unjam?
The gears are completely cleared of debris.
Okay, no, finally. Oh, that's fucking hell. Now, can we go inside? Yes. Okay, great. We're in auxiliary control, finally. I see things to pick up. Pick that up.
You take the record decks.
I have record decks. Anything else? Anything else here?
You fail to obtain anything.
I failed to obtain anything. Okay, let's start scanning crap.
The impulse power allocation controls are functional, but there is no power available, Captain.
Okay. What's this thing?
Mr. Spock, what is the status of the ship's computer?
There is extensive damage to the main processing unit of the ship's computer. It will take several days at a starbase to repair.
We don't have several days, Mr. Spock.
Unless we can find a suitable computational alternative, there will be no way to control the ship's systems.
Well, that sucks.
That's just great, Spock. We don't exactly carry an M5 computer in our inventory.
And they're kind of big.
Correct, Doctor. However, there may be another alternative. Linked tricorders, along with the circuits in the data reader, should have the processing power necessary to control a single starship system.
Thank goodness for parallel processing. I don't know what computers could do without it.
Okay.
These are the auxiliary helm and navigation controls for the Republic. Though they are intact, these are the auxiliary...
Okay, whatever.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report.
Nothing to report to your mama.
This input-output slot for the record decks is still functional, Captain. This input...
Okay, so I can use the tape thingies I got. Okay. Let's use the tape thingies. What do we got here?
Captain's log. Stardate 6087.6. The Republic is currently approaching the Vardane system. Sensors have detected unusual energy fluctuations near one of the Vardanian moons. Starfleet has ordered us to investigate.
Okay.
Captain's log. Stardate 6087.8. We are under attack by 2 unidentified ships. I don't know how they could have approached undetected. They must have some kind of cloaking device, although there are no reports of Romulans in this sector.
Okay.
Captain's log. Stardate 6088.1. We have successfully driven off our assailants. Major damage has been sustained by our warp engines. Communications has reported that USS Enterprise is in sector. I requested Mr. Scott's assistance in repairing damage to the Republic. With luck, we will be fully operational in a couple of days.
Captain's log, Stardate 6088.5. First Officer Andrade commanding. The Enterprise has inexplicably opened fire upon us. Captain Patterson has been mortally wounded. We have sustained major damage to all systems. Impulse power is out. We cannot understand why.
There are no more log decks, Captain.
Okay, what about engineering logs here? Why are you...
Captain, I have examined the engineering journals. According to Chapter 18, we can run...
Jim, do we really need a lesson in starship engineering?
Spock, just tell me if they will help.
Why, yes, Captain.
Okay.
I have memorized all pertinent data, Captain. There is no need...
Okay, great. Wonderful. Then, now that we've done that, let us try and get the fucking computer going again by doing the whatchamacallit. Don't I have, like, a thingy here I can put through?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
I'm a doctor, not a computer scientist.
Calm down, McCoy. Jesus. Woo! Somebody's antsy in the pantsy.
You fail to obtain...
I fail to see
The vent is far too small for any one of us to fit through. It is also blocked.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't need to get in the vent anyway. I fixed my problems here. Okay, so let's get down to sick bay then. And then now down to the other turbo lift and see if I can get down to transporter room. Okay, goody. Oh, what a mess. Anything here to pick up, first of all? I see something. Hey,
you pick up a length of cable.
Yay! Oh, somebody fell through the roof. Isn't that fun? We had quite the ride, didn't we?
You fail to obtain any...
Is it?
This man is dead.
Not according to that. Do you see that?
A large piece of equipment has fallen through the ceiling. The area looks extremely unstable. Fortunately, the entry to the transporter room is near.
Okay, let's see here. Anything on this junk pile that I can...
A large piece of equipment...
Okay, whatever. Wait, what?
A large piece of equipment has fallen through the ceiling.
Okay, whatever. Let's go into the transporter room. Wait! Oh, fuck, I thought I saw something on the ground. Reverse course, go back outside. I think I saw something to the side. Let me see. Is this something I can use? No. See, I'm always looking for these little things because sometimes that's the fun thing with adventure games is that sometimes a little fucking thing on the ground is what you need. Okay, let's scan.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report. Surprisingly, the transporter controls have escaped damage.
Okay,
These controls set the coordinates.
What about anything else?
This is the transporter chamber. The pads do not seem to be damaged.
Okay, so the chamber is functional.
These are the power conduits for the transporter system.
Power conduits for the transporter. Are we going to end up using a transporter again? Let me...
Save new game.
Save yet again.
Cancel. Delete previous. Replace previous game.
And I'm going to use 210 on this one. Because I'm going to have Spock futz around with this thing. It's Spock!
I fail to see the...
You don't see the logic? Okay, you got over here to the fucking console then. See the logic in that shit, huh?
The impulse engines are not generating any power for this system.
Okay, so I have the feeling I'm gonna need to use things to do things.
I fail to see...
I'm singing. What? Oh, wait. What? Wait. Oh, no, don't get up there yet, man.
You fail to obtain any...
You fail to obtain anything.
You fail to obtain
anything. I'm trying to look up here and see if there's anything to, like, take from all this sparking mess. No. Okay, get the fuck out of here. This room is completely useless to me. Unless I start throwing things at it or phasering everything in sight. Hey, wait, is there something down here to take?
You fail to obtain any...
I always fail to obtain anything. Okay, fine, let's go. Okay, let's see if we can get down to the weapons bay.
Turbo lift access is blocked by an extremely high radiation level.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to beam over to the weapons bay eventually. That's just my feeling. But let's get back to main engineering then, because I got cables now and shit. So now... now we hook up this cable. And... crack, crack, crack.
You connect a length of cable between the
Okay, Spock, what the fuck we do now?
There has been a 0.0003 degradation in hull integrity in the last hour. There should be no...
Yeah, that's completely useless to me, but okay. Just, you know, do stuff.
I failed to see the...
Here.
Please select an impedance.
Spock? Captain, the information obtained from the engineering journals indicates the correct impedance setting to be 19,000 ohms.
Okay.
Go ahead and adjust the settings, Spock.
Power has now been restored, Captain.
Excellent. Ooh, that's fancy. Ooh, so fancy.
I failed to see the lot.
You failed to see anything, you nearsighted idiot. Okay, so at least we got power now. Let's go back to... Let's go back to sick bay. See if we can help this hoe back. Can we revive this hoe? Is she dead?
She's in bad shape, Jim. I've tried to stabilize her, but it doesn't look...
Is there anything we can do to stabilize her whole ass?
Nothing happens.
She looks like a slut. Let's inject her with the oil.
That will accomplish nothing.
We're gonna lubricate her gears or something.
Nothing happens.
Maybe I could use Spock on her and do a mind meld.
I failed to see the logic.
What the fuck, Spock? Don't you do mind melds?
You fail to obtain...
Maybe a kiss of life.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do.
Give her a snog.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
Yeah, he would. Okay, there's nothing I can do there. This is a waste of time, this place. There's nothing on the table, thing, whatever, anything on the floor that got dropped, no. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. You would think that somewhere in this goddamn ship there'd be like an emergency med kit or something. But, okay, let's get back down to the transporter room. I'm imagining that's gonna be the next step. Transporter room. Wait! Actually, shit. I just thought of something. I may have to go back up to the bridge first and make sure the power is routed here. Well, let's see. If it... Spock. Do stuff.
I failed to see the... lot.
It's not routed, I bet. I'm gonna have to go up to auxiliary control, aren't I?
Captain, there is no power allocated to...
Yep. Auxiliary control. Should have gone that way. We're moonwalking. And now auxiliary control. Let me check something really quick. I've done rather well, but I'm wondering if I've missed something on how to save the whole bag. No, nothing like that apparently. So I haven't done anything that is wrong, so I'm good. Why is there a zappy noise? Oh, no, I was just... ooh, everything's glowing now. It's so pretty. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna need the tricorders, I think, if I remember correctly. He was like, hey, you need to tricorder things. What do you think? Alright. So it was over here, I think. Yeah, okay. Plug the bitch in.
Spock crudely attaches the science tricorder to the computer console.
Crudely? And now McCoy's. So now I'm not gonna have any more tricorder. That's fun.
Spock crudely attaches the medical tricorder to the...
Both tricorders are rigged into the main computer's central processing unit. We now have enough computational power to control a single ship's system.
So I'm guessing transporter room. That would be my guess. Okay, Spock,
Mr. Spock, what is the status of the ship's computer?
The tricorders are currently operating at 12.69% less than normal computing efficiency.
Oh, that's nice. What? What?
Captain, look! An Alassi ship!
That ship was cloaked.
Fascinating.
Is that all you can say?
Captain, I suggest we try to raise the shields.
Oh, great. Okay.
With impulse power online, and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert power to...
Weapons. Shields. Transporter circuits.
Oh, fuck.
Weapons. Shields.
Well, shields, obviously.
Shields are up, sir.
Okay, that's worth something.
Captain, we are being hailed by the Alassi captain.
Okay.
Put it on screen, Spock.
Well, if it isn't Captain Kirk. Fancy meeting you out here all alone in such a shabby starship.
Ooh.
What do you want?
You should be more civil, considering your Enterprise is far away on a mercy mission helping that poor traitor.
It was a setup?
I can see why they made you Captain.
Oh, you snarky bitch.
I assume since you haven't blasted us to bits, you want something.
Why, yes I do. It seems you failed to give one of my associates some rather important information.
The Masada, I presume. You want the locations of all your imprisoned comrades?
Yes, Kirk. The Republic's computers will have the data just as your Enterprise would. I give you 1 minute to comply.
Just try and get it. You can't threaten me.
Okay, that's choice one.
It will take time. The controls are smashed and the main computer is badly damaged. It will take hours to get power to the computer banks.
That sounds like something Kirk would say. Sounds also like something from Star Trek 2.
Just try and get it. You can't threaten me.
I'll go with 2.
It will take time.
What do you
The
think?
controls are
Two?
smashed and the main computer is badly damaged. It will take hours to get power to the computer banks.
And it's Kirk buying, you know, playing for time. Sort of typical Kirk.
Maybe I should just pump a few torpedoes into your shields and check it out for myself.
What the fuck? That's saucy.
The Republic will fall apart if you fire on us. Then you'll never get the data.
All right, Kirk. We'll do it your way. I would rather not kill you. Besides, as an old friend that wants to meet you, I give you 30 minutes. And remember, no tricks.
30 minutes. No tricks?
Captain, the main computer is far beyond.
Shut up, Spock.
Thank you, McCoy.
30 minutes then. Kirk out.
Okay, so I got fucking 30 minutes to do this shit. I wonder if it's actually timed or not. So I'm not gonna be able to use the, I'm not gonna be able to use the power for the transporter. The second I drop the shield, they're gonna fucking beam on board, so So yeah, we're gonna have to go back. I guess to the transporter room? I don't know. Is there anything else I can... Oh, let's see. Anything else we can do here? Nope. Okay, fine. Go. Here again. I'll go back down. I could go up to the bridge, but that would be pointless. Hey, bitch!
No! You won't get us!
Marata, what happened?
What? Oh.
They said it was the Enterprise. They had visual confirmation.
Damn.
What about the Enterprise?
You killed us, Jim.
Damn.
We were friends for you. I trusted you.
Dial
it wasn't the Enterprise, Marata.
Jeez.
There's nothing more I can do.
Oh, she did?
That won't bring her back. She's gone.
Oh, great. Okay, she's dead. Alright. Why is it still beeping them? She died. Okay, whatever. A zombie now. Okay, let's go to transporter room. Let's get down to the weapons thingy. I think that's gonna be my solution, but... I just thought of something. I'm carrying around that fucking power pack. I wonder if that thing could maybe work with a transporter. Because I haven't used it yet. The last thing I really haven't used here.
Spock, would it be possible to connect the fusion power pack directly into the transporter power circuits?
Fascinating. It can be done. However, the transporter will only be able to transport a single person.
Okay.
Do it, Spock.
Do it, Spock. Do it. Okay, that's kind of a messy ass rig. Okay, let me save again because I don't know.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Because who knows, it might go boom boom and then we'll be all, oh. Okay. Or I make some stupid ass mistake and the thing blows up.
Captain, there are no coordinates set for the transporter.
Well, set them.
This unit is fully functional, but I do not see the logic in using it at this time, Captain. The Enterprise is out of range for transport.
The shields are also up, I know that.
Captain, there are no coordinates set. This unit is fully functional, but... Captain, there are no coordinates...
Okay, so this is a waste of time. I don't know why fuck this. Get out of here. Okay, I don't know. Can we get down to the weapons bay at all then? I wanted to beam down to the weapons bay.
This turbo lift cannot...
Shut up, Spock. You're beginning to annoy me. Okay, so what the fuck are we gonna do? Oh, no. Is there any other control here that I can use? Is there like, I don't know. I'm not gonna talk to them. Well, is the Enterprise anywhere nearby? Oh, I have an option? Okay. Hello?
They are jamming all frequencies, Captain. We will not be able to contact the Enterprise.
Well, that sucks. Okay. Yeah. Weapons, maybe? I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. I saved. See what the fuck happens if I try to nuke them. Yeah, fuck this shit.
With impulse power online and the tricorders...
Weapons.
Divert all power to weapons.
Captain, the Alassi can surely detect the lowering of our shields. They will undoubtedly try to board...
Well, then what the fuck? Do it anyway.
With impulse power online...
Weapons. Shield. Transporters. Weapons. Shield. Transporter circuit. Weapons. Shields. Weapons.
Captain, the Alassi...
Why won't you let me, you hoe? Ooh. I don't know what to do. Ooh. I don't know. Can we do anything?
There is no response.
Joy. Of course, there's no response.
Spock, please check out the transporter.
Do it.
Captain, there are no coordinates set for the transporter.
Spock, please check out the
This unit is fully functional, but I do not see the logic in using it at this time, Captain. The Enterprise is...
Okay, whatever. Can I get my thingy back, then?
You failed to obtain...
So the transporter was a blind bluff. Stupid thing.
They are jamming all frequencies, Captain.
Okay, let me hail the fucking Alassi asshole again, then.
Jim, since we do not have what they want, I don't think it's a good idea to contact them until we are able to defend ourselves.
Well, what the fuck else am I supposed to do then? I don't know.
With impulse power online...
Weapons.
Captain, the Alassi can surely detect the lowering of... With impulse power on...
Weapons.
Okay.
Shield. Transporter circuit.
Captain, the Alassi can surely detect the lowering of our shields.
Spock, what about the fusion power pack? Could we use it to power the transporter?
I believe so, Captain. It would require a connection to the transporter circuits in the main control console.
I already did that. Why are you telling me that now?
Fascinating. A cloaked...
I'm not one to overlook...
That makes no sense, but okay.
You get no response.
Mr. Spock, what is the status of the ship?
The tricorders are current...
Okay, I'll go back in again. This is getting boring. I'm gonna check the damn thing first of all in a second here.
They're jamming all frequencies, Captain.
Okay, you ho, use the thing again.
This unit is fully functional, but I do not see the lot. Captain, there are no coordinates set. Captain, there are no coordinates set.
Captain, there are no coordinates set.
Captain, there are no coordinates.
Okay, wait.
I fail to see the logic. I fail to see the logic.
I fail to see the logic in a lot of this shit. What I would like to know then is, what the fuck is going to do here? Here we are again.
You get no response.
I got no response from your mama.
They are jamming all.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Let me look at the thingy. Okay, let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Apparently everything I've done is exactly what you're supposed to do. Only something's supposed to happen that hasn't happened yet. Am I encountering a bug? Let me see. Get the thing, go to auxiliary control, blah blah blah. Use junction box when use the science tricorder on the black area above the stairs. Oh shit, yeah, I might be encountering a game. I mean a bug in the game. That's pretty bad because if so, I'm gonna have to go back to my old save and do this all over again. Use the science tricorder on the right station control panel. Get the record data, blah blah blah. Walk down twice, head to sick bay. Walk up to head to engineering. Walk left. Use Spock on the junction box. Then use the science tricorder on the black area above the stairs. What? The hole should be black. When clicking, and Spock should be talking about the impulse power. Walk down, head to auxiliary control. Walk up, look at the blah blah blah. 2-2. Walk, head to transporter room. Walk left, use power path. Use Spock on transporter control 3 times. I don't know why it has to be 3 times, but okay. Leave for the last time by walking ahead to sick bay for the last time. What? And then walk down, head to auxiliary control for the last time. Save the game, this is a must. Walk up, use the communicator in your inventory, answer with 1, then 2. Oh, okay, so... I have to fucking try to call the Enterprise first, then the Elasi? Maybe? I don't know, let's see, let's try it. Which makes no fucking sense.
Jim, since we do not have what they want,
Okay, I did 1.
They are jamming all frequencies, Captain.
That makes no difference. Nothing happened. Nothing happened, like the stupid game says. Yeah, I think I may be in the middle of some kind of bug. Blah blah. I believe you have to do this section very fast. Yeah, apparently this is some fucking, might be a bug or something. Okay, I'll have to reload this again some other time, and I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm sick of this game right now. So yeah, we're done for now. Until next time, I'll figure out if there's a bug or what the fuck happened or nothing happened. Or let me check one thing really quickly. Apparently there's something about main engineering, some hole that has to be black, which is nasty about it. Some hole has to be black, and Spark has to say something about impulse power. I don't know. Oh. That hole is black, if that's the hole. Well, I can't scan it, so...
This was the engineering section of the... These are the impulse engines. This man is dead.
Obviously, yes.
There has been a .0...
Okay, yeah, I have no fucking clue. I am clueless at this point, and so most likely we'll just have to replay the shit all over again. I'll read up on it some more online, but it looks like I may be encountering a game-breaking bug, which makes this section uncompletable. Fun. Okay, so until next time.